What is going on, guys? It is DragonLordAzure. We are back today. We are going to cover the rest of Nihan High Road and see where this road takes us and see what kind of trouble we can get into. Let's get started. Welcome back in, guys. We've covered about half of the high road so far. You know, we stopped at the Al Bhed shop, you know, to basically have a little R&R, learn more about everything about how the pilgrimage actually ends at Zanarkand. So there's that. Again, like I said last episode, Rop is a really good sign to have on your Blitzball team early game. So I definitely recommend, if you guys have the gil, pick him up, even if it's for a couple games until you guys get some gil. That way he doesn't sign with anybody, just pick him up as soon as possible. All right, so we are just going to go. I think we are prepped and ready to go. So let's just head on out.
Pinter sir.
Sorry?
Forgive me, sir. I meant to say pardon me, but it came out in Al Bhed.
Oh, you're in Al Bhed.
I am Rin, owner of this establishment. Hela Dusadwi.
Huh?
It means nice to meet you.
Ah, well, Heli do sad we to you too.
If you are interested, Al Bhed primers can be found all over Spira.
As we've already covered.
Finding them and learning our language might be fun. Here, let me give you one in commemoration of our meeting.
So you get an Al Bhed primer from Rin for free here. So you get a freebie, and that would be our letter H.
Yeah, I hear Al Bhed aren't liked much. Oh, sorry.
Adeki Krisa.
Someone help! The chocobos!
I think we found our
That's
fiend.
our cue. Let's go.
Huh?
Oh, thank you for your help. Please, use this.
Sweet.
Huh?
Mega potions, we will happily take those. Thank you kindly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so we're gonna make sure that we have our team set up. So I'm gonna want to have Orin, Waka, and Orin, Titus, and Waka in the front as a start. So we'll take that.
To the Chocobo Corral.
So this boss fight has one of two outcomes. You can either beat him or you can lose and get knocked off the cliff. Hopefully we'll be able to show you guys what happens if you win. If you lose, you just fall off the cliff and don't get access to chocobos earlier in the game. But if you can manage to beat this thing, you actually get to ride a chocobo for free, which kind of helps you get through the rest of the high road pretty fast. Which is super helpful, I will say. Very, very helpful. Run, little chocobo, run! So this is the chocobo eater. He is kind of a pain in the tushy, but I will teach you guys the easy way to do it. So the first thing you're actually going to want to do is you are going to want to haste some of your people. So I'm going to first just outright, I'm just going to haste Orin. Okay, we're good there. Elemental Reels, we are just going to... He should be weak to fire here. So we're going to go for a Fireball. And I messed that up. That's fine. Okay, so we still got 2/3 fire. So it's still going to hurt him. Nice hit. We'll take that. And now we are going to Bushido Dragon Fang. He's doing the wrong one. There we go. Nice hit. Okay, so now that he's on his back like that, you gotta make sure that you put on the pressure here. So you want to damage him as much as possible at this point. Sweet, and we learned Slice and Dice, so Titus has his second overdrive now, which is great, because this is what he does. He pushes you back. So you need to get him on his back as fast as possible and essentially keep the pressure up. So we are going to have Kamaru use Fire Breath since he is weak to fire, so we're going to take that pretty easily. We are going to Fire Fury here with Lulu. Okay, we got 6. Take that. Averaging about 140 a hit, so not bad. Not bad with that. Now we're going to bring in Orin to potentially move him back, since one still has haste, which is great. Now we're going to bring in Titus. We're going to haste himself. Nice. Okay, pushed him back again. Nice, we'll take that. No, we're not going to do that. Actually, we're going to haste Lulu. Just because we can. So now another thing you can actually do against this guy is you can use delay attack, which will, you know, really help you in terms of that. So he's got about 59, ironically 59. So that's not too bad. I want to get him a little lower before I bring out Ifrit, just in case. So we are going to use Power Break on him to see if it works, and it does. So he's now going to do a little bit less damage. Lulu gonna hit him for some 300 damage. We'll take that. Okay, so another 300 damage coming out with fire. This should put him on his butt. Yes, there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Hit him with another fire. Take that. Okay, we pushed him back again. Okay, so we're going to hit. So we don't have delay attack, which is unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? Yuna, what is his HP at now? 3,000. That should be striking range enough for Ifrit. All right, so we're gonna summon Ifrit here to finish him off with a little bit of Hellfire. Not bad, not bad. We should be able to easily win this, because when you're in Aeon form, he can't push you back. So right now we have the distance advantage as well as the HP advantage. So we're pretty well set right now against the Eater. All right, so we have Hellfire coming out. This should kill. As long as Ifrit can hit for at least 4,000 damage, he's dead. And I believe the Chocobo Eater takes 1.5% damage when it comes to fire. So again, this should kill him outright. Alright, lift up the earth, send a nice little chunk, make it explode, and not enough, but close. Okay, so he's gonna get up after that, he's gonna punch. He's gonna punch again. That's fine. We are actually going to fire ourselves to heal. Why? Because we can't. Okay, so now he's doing the whole your next thing. If he's gonna do that, we're gonna shield. That way we protect ourselves from that. Thank you kindly. We're gonna fire ourselves again to make sure we're fully healed. Perfect. Okay, so he's doing the your next thing again. That's fine. We are going to fire you. Okay, for almost what your health is left. Sweet, we'll take that. We already have his overdrive back up, and it's a GG. That's it. And Chocobo Eater defeated. We'll take it. We'll take it. Easy peasy. Easy win. Easy win. Very, very easy win.
Have you an interest in renting some chocobos? As a token of our gratitude, the first time is free of charge. Please.
Rin
ask
also
the
is a
attendant
blitzball player, but
if
he's
you
not as
wish
good in
to
my
rent.
opinion. He's not as good.
Thank you so much for saving the chocobos.
All right. So yeah, you can now rent the Chocobo for free this one time, which is gonna help you, like I said, get through the rest of the high road very, very quickly, as well as gives you access to some treasures that are hidden behind Chocobos. So if you don't win, you actually have to walk around the opposite way. So I'll show you where you would have landed if you had lost. And you would not have access to a Chocobo, so you would have had to walk the entire way back, and that is a pain. Is a big pain in the booty. Believe me, it's a big pain in the booty. right, so what you're gonna want to do is you want to come over here. If you notice right there, there's a yellow chocobo feather. So you're gonna go over there. You're gonna click it, and it's gonna trigger a little scene where the chocobo, you know, is gonna walk over here, and he's gonna run, jump, do his little flying thing, and he's gonna kick a chest, which gives us a heat lance, which is pretty good. There we go. Okay, and then right there, right at our feet, we have an Albed primer, which is our letter H. So if you've been keeping track with all of our primers, we have every single primer so far from 1 until 9, which is what we want to do. So we are good to go. Now, if you want to talk to them to learn more about the lore of the world, you can. Every time that you see the old guy in the little Pope hat, talk to him if you want to learn more about the lore of the world. Really, really smart dude. All right, so we're gonna kick this, and now we're gonna come down this way because there are secrets down here that we need to grab. So we come down here, and once again, if you notice right there, chocobo feather. So you run, jump. It's gonna go across the little thing. It's gonna kick that box there, giving us a Thunderblade. We'll take it. It's gonna kick that box. This gives us Scout. And we're good. Okay. So now we need to keep going back this way. There's a reason for it. Now, I don't know if there actually is a way to get up there. I don't believe there is. I've tried numerous times to try and find a way up there, but there isn't. So chocobo feather here. So you go up the little areas here. You kick open this box. It gives you a fortune sphere, which is nice because we have a luck sphere currently in our inventory that we can now use at least for one character. Which there's Owaka, which is unfortunate for him. So now, if you had failed the fight against the Eater, you would have been popped down like right here. And this is a Mars Crest, which, as I told you guys with the Moon Crest, the Mars Crest is another item that's incredibly useful when it comes to the celestial weapons at the end of the game. So we are good to go now and just progress story at this point. And we're coming up to an area that is rather dull in my opinion. There's not a whole lot that happens on it. So for the most part, we'll be skipping most of it. Like I'll just be speeding up the the gameplay of it. That way you guys don't have to sit here and watch me do battle after battle after battle in literally an area that doesn't make any sense.
How many times do I have to tell you I'm a summoner?
No one cares,
Sorry,
Donna.
ma'am. No exceptions.
Yeah, no one cares, Donna.
Dare impede a summoner's pilgrimage?
Yes, he does.
Sorry, ma'am. No exceptions.
Useless.
Yeah, go the long way around. Heathen.
The Mushroom Rock Road is off limits to not.
We'll see about that.
Gee, Captain.
Hi, boys. We say we have a lot of work to do. My job is cleaning up everyone's stuff, and I'm delivering food. Big job, huh? That's fine. It's fine. It's a fine job.
Gata and Luzu reporting, sir.
This is the last of them.
Good to have you with us.
Oh.
Go on through.
That thing kind of looks ominous.
Show me how to play Blitz sometime.
Wait around. We'll have Sin beaten in no time.
Yeah, right. Right. I don't believe you.
Hey, you're a summoner, and thank you for your
Can we talk to you?
I'm sorry.
I want to talk to that Crusader.
Any donation toward Operation Mihen would
Okay.
be greatly appreciated.
So with this one, I actually have it written down here. So if you donate 100 of their cause, you get a Scout, which is a ball for Waka. If you donate 1,000, you get an Ice Lance, and if you donate 10,000, you get a Moon's Ring. So if you guys have the gil, do it. If you want, it doesn't really matter. Honestly, I could get an Ice Lance out of it, but I really don't need it. Well, here comes hair gel boy.
So, we meet again, Lady Yuna.
Yes?
You look troubled. Is there anything I can do?
Well...
I see.
Maester Seymour, let me show you to the command center.
Hold. I have a request.
Yes, Your Grace.
I need to have Summoner Yuna and her guardians let through to the command center.
But Maester Seymour... Maester Seymour, sir.
Do not worry. I will take full responsibility.
Very well, they may pass.
I still don't trust this guy. I don't trust someone that literally has to have like 1,000,000 bottles of hair gel just to keep your hair in that tip-top shape.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Yuna, it's time to go.
Oh, right.
Stop bowing to no one.
Who does he think he is?
He's a maester. Better get used to it, yeah?
And of course, to Donna, this is just rubbing her the wrong way because Yuna's getting preferential treatment over her. Which, who cares, honestly? You may pass. Well, thanks. I appreciate it. I appreciate the fact that I can pass. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
All hail, Maester Seymour.
Love the fact that this is like their salute. Just
Brave Crusaders of Spira, protectors of all Spira. Believe in the path you have chosen. Let faith be your strength. I, Seymour Guado, Maester of Yevon, will bear witness to your deeds today.
Sir! What's going on? Why is Maester Seymour backing the Crusaders, eh? They're using Albed's Machina. They're violating the teachings.
Even going against the teachings, they're willing to risk it for the greater good.
again, going back to the whole concept that
Seymour sees
anything
that
is worth the price of making everyone's lives easier.
Lulu!
I can only speculate.
Ask him yourself.
Ah, Sir Oran. It is an honor. I would be most interested in hearing what you've been doing these past 10 years.
I've got nothing to say about it.
I see. Sir Oran must be a
None of
great
your
asset as a
concern, boy.
guardian.
None of your concern.
Grace.
Please, there's no need for formalities.
Excuse me, Maester Seymour. Why is your lordship present here, sir?
Please, speak as you normally would.
Isn't this operation against the teachings of Yevon? Aren't you gonna stop them?
It's true. I should. However, both the Crusaders and the Al Bhed truly wish peace for Spira. This Operation Mihen was born from that wish they share. Although it may be sacrilege to Yevon, their intentions are pure. And I, Seymour Guado, the person, not the Maester of Yevon, as a denizen of Spira, I wish them well in their endeavor.
But using Machina, that's bad, isn't it?
Pretend you didn't see them.
Beg your pardon, but that's not something a Maester should say.
What?
Then pretend I didn't
What?
say it.
You're kidding.
From the first time I laid eyes on him, I never did like Seymour.
He's a
But you
snake in the
know,
grass.
Some of the things he said that day, they made a lot of sense to me.
He a snake. He a snake in the grass. He's a crafty little snake. All right, so you can talk to the, you can talk to the Crusaders, because they give you items like everything else. All right, and we're just gonna run from these things for now because I'm gonna do some grinding before we actually go into
I won't go so easy on
the
you
next
next
big
time.
section. So I will worry about doing all the fighting and everything later. Alright, so 2 Phoenix Downs to take that. Oh, hello. Hello, Claude, or Klaus, whatever your name is.
Excuse me,
Clasco,
Lady Summoner
that's it.
Yuna?
Yes.
My name is
The command
Clasco.
center. Maester Seymour requests your presence there, ma'am.
How did he get there so fast? What did he just
Thank you.
teleport? Goku instant transmission?
Take that road to the command center. It's not far. We're still in the midst of preparations this way. Sorry.
Now, when you're actually able to come back to this area, you can actually go down there, because that's the area where you find Orin's celestial weapon. So,
I won't go so easy on you next time.
you know, I'll do a separate video based on where to actually find all the celestial weapons and how to get them. You know, we'll worry about all that kind of stuff later. All right, so like I said, this section of the game is a little boring because literally there's nothing happens besides battles and running. So I'm gonna speed this up, and I will see you guys when we get to the end of Mushroom Rock Road.
I just been in this place before, higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go. Going new, and the search is a mystery. Standing on my feet.
All right, so this is the last chest. So you should have gotten about 3 chests going through Mushroom Rock. As I said, literally there's nothing of story importance as you're going through that, so that's why I kind of sped that up. That way you guys didn't have to watch battle after battle after battle. It gets kind of repetitive and a little boring to, you know, constantly watch just battles with no story. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys the secrets in this section before we go up to where the save point area is. So if you come down here, use this to come down, there is a treasure chest here with a serene armlet. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. So now after that, we just mosey on around here. If you guys really battle, really? Oh, look, Garuda. It's Rude Gouda. All right, so again,
go
I'm
so
gonna do
easy
all
on
the
you next
grinding later
time.
on. I'm not gonna worry about this now. All right, so if you guys notice right here on the map, you notice how it has like that little like swirl a bit. If you notice, there's an Albed Primer just chilling over here at the end of the spiral. So just make sure you grab that, you know, the
I won't go so
primer.
easy on you next time.
Now, you're able to come back to these. There are only a few Albed Primers in the game that are completely missable, but thankfully, this one is not one of the missable ones. So just make sure that you nab that before you go up. Now, you can stay up here for a while and train. That's what I'll probably do is I'll just stay in this area and just kind of grind out for a bit to kind of get our levels up, get our stats up, and all that kind of fun stuff. Probably
so
end
easy
up
on you
doing
next
Blitzball
time.
as well. For those that don't know, in order to get Wakka's overdrives more powerful, you have to do Blitzball. And the most powerful overdrive in the game, in my opinion, is his attack reels, which all you have to do is you just have to play Blitzball until you unlock the first tournament. Once you unlock that first tournament, all you have to do is win that tournament and you get attack reels. We'll cover attack reels when we actually get into the next fight, if I do end up getting it. So that way it's a little bit easier and you guys will be able to see from there.
Why only you, sir? I want to fight too.
Orders are orders.
I'm not a cadet anymore, sir. Let me go with you and I'll prove it to them.
Guarding the command center is important too, you know.
But I came all the way from Besaid to fight Sin, sir.
I know, but an order's an order. To your post, Crusader.
Sir!
Unfortunately, there's nothing Gata can do. It's out of his control. Whether he wants Luzu to fight with him or not, there's nothing he can do about it. Order, like you said, orders are orders.
Gata deserves better.
At least there's no chance he'll get hurt. Why are you guys fighting anyway? Aren't the almighty Al-Bhed Machina enough?
They still need some time to get them ready. Our job is to keep Sin at bay till they're done.
It doesn't make sense, does it? You know?
Waka. I might not get another chance to say this. It's about your brother.
Luzu, no!
What?
I'm the one who convinced him to enlist. I'm sorry.
And yeah, I knew that was coming.
Waka! That's enough, Waka!
When we used to play Blitz together, Chapu used to say... He said that when we won the cup, yeah, he proposed to Lulu. And then one day, he goes off and becomes a Crusader, just like that.
Chapu also said to me that being with your girl is good. But keeping Sin far away from her is better.
Lu, you knew?
Luzu told me before we left.
She hit me too.
You deserved it. But it technically was...
Crusaders in the vanguard are to assemble on the beach.
It was technically Chapu's decision to leave
my
too.
cue.
So Luzu can't take all the blame.
Luzu, don't die out there.
So you can hit me more?
Lots more.
Sir Luzu, please. Please don't go.
I have to, Yuna.
Let him go. The man has already chosen his path, as you did when you became a summoner.
It would be a long time before I ever really understood the reason why Yuna let Luzu pass that day.
Unfortunately, there's nothing you can honestly do about it. You know, it's his decision. He wanted to do it, so you gotta let the man move on and just make his own decision. You know, it's unfortunate. But that is where we're gonna go ahead and call this episode. It was a little bit shorter of an episode today, but I'm gonna do a little bit of grinding to make sure that we're ready for this next section of the game. Like I said, get overdrives, get some more modes unlocked for overdrive and all that stuff. So I will see you guys in the next episode when we continue with what's going on with Operation Mihen. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.